Fish on, boys and girls, fish on. We got one finally. All right, that took all day to get this guy. How big is it? Oh, I gotta get out of the spot. The skeeters are eating me alive. I gotta get going. I don't know any other way to do this here. Looks like someone. I don't know why we can't fish anymore today. That's a pretty. I got a big sign up behind me about the high water, and I'm sure that current's looking pretty good in here. I was debating on driving the truck through, but the way the water's looking here, I don't think that's a good plan. Let's get down here and see what we got going on. This stream here that I'm going through right now has a very small watershed. Every stream in my area is basically flooded right now. I mean, it's like chocolate milk everywhere around me, every stream. But if you know where to go and you know what to look for, you know, up above here, there's not a lot of draining into this stream. So this stream here will be a little bit shallower and less murky. It can be more clear. And right now it is super clear. Oh wait, there's a duck. So we're gonna get down here in the water and go fishing. This is gonna be fun. Hey, look out here, there's some poison stingweed right there, some nettles. Yay. But hey, I didn't fall, so look at that. It is about, I don't know, a little ankle deep in here. 2 years ago, and the last time I was here, this water was so low that there was barely covering your boot. Today, well, plus with the rain, we get a little bit more of extra deep water, so deeper water, I suppose. We're gonna have to walk a ways up this stream before we find good water, probably. And I'm okay with that. So right now it's in the 80s, that's all I know. I'm not sure exactly. I'll put a picture up with showing you the temperature and where I'm currently at and the time and all that fun stuff like I always do. Let's go up in here and see what we can do now. See what's gonna happen. Like I said, I haven't been here so long. I have no clue what's in store for me up here. I could catch fish, I could catch nothing. So let's see what we can make happen. I'm using a super tiny spinner right now, and it's a silver. I'm hoping that maybe that would be just enough to kind of attract something in here, even if it's small. It'll give me an idea of what's really here and what's going on at this point in time. Boy, I sure hope it cools off because it's steamy right now. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a big bunch of storms around my area right now. Oh, wow, I got a mosquito bite in my head. Hold on a second here. Where's my spray? You got me right between the eyes. What the heck? All right, hold on here. Let's spray this on. All right, we had camera malfunction from the heat. Camera got too hot, shut off. So that's not a good thing, but in this instance right now, it just kind of helped us to, we just kind of dunked it in the water, held it there for a little bit, and now it's nice and cold. Fun part is the hat itself is cold now. So my head's all chilly, and it's making everything better. I had to get things fixed, because if you look ahead of me, that spot there looks just scrumptious. There's got to be something going on there. You'd think there would be something going on there. The only thing that's been going on so far, I haven't been having the greatest of luck, so we'll see if maybe, just maybe something's in this little spot here that'll just happen to bite for us. We'll see. We'll see. Fish on, boys and girls, fish on. We got one finally. All right, that took all day to get this guy. How big is this dude? Wow, he looks like he's a decent sized fish. That's interesting. I didn't think I'd find one that big in this stream. All right, what do we got here? All right, look at him. All right, first fish of the day. There he is. We're gonna release him over here too. There's a big deep pool over here. Release him up where we're at. We're not gonna catch anything else there. So we're just gonna take him down here. There's a big deep spot down here. And if he works at it, he can get himself back in there. So camera on, camera on. Hey, camera's on. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves a 13.5-inch brown trout. All right. He's being frisky and difficult, and he wants to go. But look at him, he's long and skinny, but hey, I'll take him. 13.5 inches, you can't beat it. All right, dude, we'll get him free here. All right, ready, set, get your marks, get set, go. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Oh, whoa, he got stuck. All right, hold on a second here. This is kind of weird, but he's stuck over here on the bank. All right, dude, let's get him out that way. All right, we got him out there a little bit, and now he's heading downstream into that deeper area down there, and that's kind of where we want him to be, because I'm going that way and I don't want him in my way. We're going in there and warn everybody I'm here. What fun is that? Oh, I gotta get out of the spot. The skeeters are eating me alive. I gotta get going. All right, we got the bike. Now we just gotta head back to the truck. Oh, thank gosh. I get away from those skeeters. Those mosquitoes were bad. So I thought to myself, let's go on the other side and go fishing. Let's see what the stream looks like over here. Look at that. That's some chocolate milk, and it's flooded. It's higher up on those banks, and you can't see anything in there. I mean, there's no chance. You can't see nothing. I can't even see the bottom. I can't tell nothing. It could be an inch deep in there, or it could be 10 feet deep. You just can't tell right now because the water is so muddy. And I've got all the way from the mouth up to this point so far, and it hasn't cleared up even a tiny bit. So I don't know. It might be a part 2 tomorrow, so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, I'm back shortly. Well, it's the next day. If you're looking at that right now, that's some heavy chocolate milk right there. That's really gonna be, I mean, if you try to fish in that, I don't think it's gonna be very successful. Down here, for instance, even, you can see how it's on top of the grass down there. I'll try to zoom in on it when I get home, but it's like, it's flooded the banks still here. We haven't had rain for like 2 days now. They should have lowered down. This river usually lowers down again really fast and clears out really quick, but this is over 2 days now and it's still a muddy mess. So we're gonna go farther south and look for a tiny stream again and see if we can't find something like we did yesterday, and then see if we can at least get on a fish. I mean, just if all else fails. Well, actually, this is gonna get worse because tonight we're supposed to get a pounding rain coming through here, which possibly another inch, which means that this is gonna be possibly up over its bank. So maybe I'll be able to get a chance to come over here and get a shot of that, because it could be flooded all back in there in the wooded area. So I'll have to see how that's gonna go. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and head to this other creek before possibly somebody else gets there, or whatever. We'll see. Otherwise, I might be pulling out the kayak and hitting some backwaters of the Mississippi for a little while. This is ridiculous. Look at that. That's almost unfishable right there. It's so dark and so chocolatey that I don't know what I would even throw in there to even catch a fish. So I mean, the fish still got to eat, but geez, man, right now they're drinking chocolate milk. All right, let's see what we got going on here. There's no footprints, but there's tractor tracks, and there's tracks on this truck that's parked over here by me, and it's coming from that way. I'm only to guess that that vehicle isn't somebody fishing up here. It's these guys. So you have to drive across this creek to get in and out of here. So water is a little high here, which is kind of interesting for this place. So it is slightly high. It's not muddy, but it is high. I will admit that. So I'm gonna go up in here and see if I can't catch 1 or 2 fish. 1 or 2, I'd be happy right now, because pretty much everything else around here is ruined, and this is the only alternative. So I went to the stream yesterday and it was tough. I mean, it was skittish fish in there, and they were really hard to get one. They were just come up and pass on any lure I tried. So I'm hoping today that I'll have a little bit more success. The only thing that does kind of stink here is if you look ahead, it looks like it's snowing from all that cottonwood. So that's gonna be in my reel by the time the end of the day comes. All right, I gotta pay attention here. It's hard to walk, talk, breathe, and maneuver your way through this sludgy stuff. Let's get fishing. Just trying to get on to where they are, that's the thing. Fish on, fish on. I took enough times casting and I lost them. Oh well, that's too funny. All right, we were using a chartreuse and gold, and we weren't doing too good. So we got a bigger one on here. It's a little bit heavier. It'll get us down in these pockets. It's got a better hook on it, and it's got a little green eyeball. So who knows if it's going to be looking a little different than the one I just threw in there. These fish are all in these pockets. They're not anywhere else. They're just in these deep holes. The thing is you got to have a perfect cast. If you don't, otherwise you're going to end up in the tree and everywhere else. So you got to get these really good wrist casts to get, whoa, to go there. Oh, I told you that, I ruined it for you right there. Just standing on the bottom there. All right, let's hope it works here. I mean, this is like one of those kind of spots where you should catch a fish, or at least I have in the past, but we'll never know today. Things are just going so weird today. Who's to know what's going on? Hear that again? That sounds like thunder. I'm hearing thunder coming. There's supposed to be a really bad storm coming in. To be honest with you, I don't want to be standing in a stream when it comes through. We'll get up here around this corner and then hike back out, because I can't walk up here and out. That's trespassing. But since I walked all the way up in here, I'm going to cast it in at least one time. See what I can get going on here, if anything. Wow, that's thunder. That's totally thunder. So it's going to be danger, Rick here pretty quick. Yeah, that's totally thunder. The closer it gets, I can tell. So. Whoa, got one. Look at this guy. Oh man, I lost him. Gosh darn it. Here's my luck today, guys. That was a beast. Oh well. That was worth its fun for a minute. I don't know any other way to do it here. Looks like somebody. What the heck, man? That's muddy there, that's for sure. All right, well, I guess there's your fall of the day. All right, I gotta change my gear and then I gotta head back that way again, which is gonna be fun. And I gotta do it quick, and then I'll see you at the truck, I guess. All right, that's the reason why we can't fish anymore today. That's a pretty big cell coming at us right now. And I don't want to be in the creek when that thing hits. That looks like that's going to be really, really bad news. Anyways, on my way home. So look at this. This is Lost Creek. There's hardly any water running through this thing. I got a big sign up behind me about the high water, and I'm sure that current's looking pretty good in here. I was debating on driving the truck through, but the way the water's looking here, I don't think that's a good plan. So I'd be like, whoop, right off, right downstream over here, right into the rocks. Not going to be good. So that's quite a bit of current coming through there. That is definitely a lot of current, and I can just tell by looking at it. Well, let's walk across here a little bit, see what we got going on. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. I guess it's not super bad. I'm in the middle right here, but I'm not going to drive through here. In fact, yeah, this ain't bad. It could be deeper, I suppose. I'm running right down the middle of it right now. Yeah, it's bustling, that's for sure. Definitely busted its banks. It's not super bad, but hey, my luck, something goes bad, would go wrong with the tire, who knows. My luck, something probably would go wrong. It'd be cool to sit here and wait and see if somebody comes driving through it though. See and watch somebody with a big truck come through. All right, well, we're in another spot right now. This is farther downstream. So of course it's going to be flooded, so. But yeah, this is way over the road down here. This bridge here is a lot lower than the bridge I was at before. You can see how the water was up a lot higher too at one point, because it's really muddy up here still. But it is going down, not by much, but a little bit. Look at that. There's a tree over there that fell, kind of right over in here. And down that way there's a few. Alright, let's walk through here until we get to too much current. Right here there's quite a bit of current. There's deer up there crossing the stream. They're actually swimming across it. I guess you gotta get across, you gotta get across. There's a deer right there swimming across the stream. Interesting.